Welcome. This is a mindfulness exercise called Leaves on a Stream. It's designed to help you observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them, to notice them, acknowledge them, and let them pass by. The key here is that we're not trying to stop our thoughts or push them away. That's not really possible, and trying to do it usually makes things worse. Instead, we're practicing a different relationship with our thoughts, one where we can watch them come and go without holding on to them or fighting them. You might find this exercise helpful when your mind feels busy, when you're caught up in loops of worry or rumination, or when you just want to create some space between yourself and your thoughts. First, find a comfortable position, sitting, lying down, whatever feels right for you. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable, or keep them open with a soft downward gaze. There's no special way you need to breathe for this exercise. Just let your breath do whatever it's doing. Let's begin. Take a moment to notice that you're breathing. Not changing it, just noticing it. And as you settle in, begin to notice your thoughts, whatever thoughts are present right now. If you find it easy to picture things in your mind, I invite you to imagine yourself sitting beside a gently flowing stream. Maybe it's a stream that you know, or maybe it's one your mind creates right now. Notice the water moving past you at its own pace, not rushing, not still, just flowing. And as you sit by this stream, you might notice leaves on the surface of the water. These leaves are floating by, carried by the current. Some move quickly, some drift slowly, and some even pause for a moment before moving on. Now, as thoughts arise in your mind, and they will arise, place each thought on a leaf and just watch it float downstream. It doesn't matter what kind of thought it is. A worry about tomorrow, place it on a leaf. A memory from yesterday, place that on a leaf. A thought about this exercise itself, place that on a leaf. Even the thought of I'm not doing it right, or this isn't working, that too can go on a leaf. You might find it helpful to notice the words of the thought, as if they're written on the leaf. You can even see the shape of the words, the letters, if that helps. I need to remember to, floating past. I wonder if, let it drift by. This feels, let it go downstream. Or if you prefer, you can imagine yourself lying in a meadow, looking up at the sky. Clouds are drifting across the sky. Some white and fluffy, some thin and wispy. They're moving at their own pace, carried by a gentle breeze. As thoughts arise, place them on these clouds and watch them drift across your field of view. Each thought, no matter what it is, gets its own cloud. Now, if visualizing is not your thing, if trying to picture a stream or clouds feels forced or just doesn't work for you, that's fine. Here's another way to do this. Imagine a conveyor belt moving across your field of awareness. It doesn't have to look like anything specific, just a sense of movement from one side to the other. As thoughts arise, place them on this belt and let the belt carry them away. This belt just keeps moving, carrying each thought along. You might even give each thought a gentle label. Thinking, planning, worrying, and let them go. The key is the same across all these versions. You're not trying to hold on to thoughts or push them away. You're just noticing them, acknowledging them, and allowing them to pass. as they always do. You might notice that sometimes you get pulled onto a leaf or a cloud or swept up into a thought. Suddenly you're not watching that thought anymore, you're in it, following it, elaborating on it. This is completely normal. This is just what minds do. When you notice that this has happened, and the noticing is the important part, gently bring yourself back to your position by the stream, in the meadow, or watching that conveyor belt pass by, and let it fade. Take a moment now to gently come back to the exercise if you've drifted. Some thoughts show up repeatedly. The same leaf or cloud might float by again, and that's okay. You're not trying to make thoughts go away permanently. You're just practicing letting them move through. You might even have thoughts about the exercise itself. Am I doing this right? This is strange. I don't think this is working. Those are just more thoughts. If you notice your mind has wandered, maybe you've been planning dinner or replaying a conversation. That's not a problem. This is the opportunity to practice. Notice where your mind went and gently guide your attention back to the stream, the sky, the conveyor belt, or simply noticing the thoughts arising and passing. Let's take a moment to resettle. Noticing that you're here, notice your breath, and returning to observing your thoughts. In a moment, we'll bring this exercise to a close, but know that you can return to this practice anytime. This skill of observing your thoughts without getting tangled in them is something you can strengthen with practice. Now begin to bring your awareness back to where you are right now. You can continue to rest here, or when you're ready, if your eyes have been closed, you can gently open them. Thanks for practicing with me.